So pretty much everybody has been playing different versions of Tron, right? And mine is keep on changing as well, right? The difference between me and everybody else is nobody's really trying to innovate the deck. You know what I mean? I feel like you need to innovate the deck in order to do well. So there's a lot of combo in Tron, right? Well, not in Tron, in the meta right now, and I feel like the Stone Brain is like nuts. Like you play against Hammer, Creativity, Titan, um, what else? Like all the major decks, right? They all have some sort of combo in it, and the Stone Brain just takes all that out, right? Takes Colossus Hammer, Amulet Titan, Archon of Cruelty, whatever their main win con is, it just strips it out of their deck. Then you have a lot of graveyard hate. So the two relic main I feel like is good. Um, there's a lot of graveyard strategies out right now. Everybody is running two stone Oblivion stones usually. I think four is the right amount. Um, for a Karn the Great Creator, you need that in order to get things like Relic, liquid metal coating, another stone brain, right? Because that card's insane. Bridge, Trinisphere, Chalice is big. So I have worm coils in the side, right? Um, Burn has been going around, but it's not really. I wouldn't say it's like super super prevalent, and I'd rather hedge against one matchup than against multiple matchups. You know what I mean? Like if I win against Burn, I win. If I lose, then it is what it is. But there's still a chance for us to win against Burn with like cards like Karn Great Creator, um, Karn Liberated, right? We have Warping Whales to be able to counter their sorcery speed spells. So there's still ways for us to win. Warping Whale is also insane against creativity, so we're running three. Um, that's really the main deck tech stuff. Oh yeah, and Yavi Maya, Cradle of Growth to pair with Saundering Titan is just insane. So it makes their land a forest. It makes all lands are forest pretty much. But like you can hit a land that you usually wouldn't be able to, like a Urza Saga, a fetch land, anything. You know what I mean? So people don't expect it as well sometimes. So it's pretty nuts. Lets you get that extra land in against decks that usually can only get one, maybe two max, right? Um, to really tax their mana. So we're gonna get it started. We went 4-1 this last league. I went 4-1 the last couple leagues. So hopefully we can replicate that or go 5-0. Yeah, the last game, my opponent, I was playing against Scam, and he scammed out a Fury turn one on the play, and I was like, I'm probably dead. Like I'm probably dead, bro. But I got turn three Tron. I got a mini car now. Like he had thought seized and taken Wormcoil engine, so I just played mini car now and tutored for an ensnaring bridge, and it held him down. He was stuck on two lands as well. So after Trinisphere, he just wasn't able to do anything in V1. So this hand is a keep. We just need a threat. This could be anything. This could be control, could be creativity. We'll run the map out. Could be zoo or something. This could be anything. Zoo is on the rise. prismatic. Oh, so this is probably blue white control then. That's pretty unfortunate. We got that prismatic. We're not gonna play out that map. So just in case we get like a ancient stir, not ancient stirrings, yeah, ancient stirrings or like a Solvent Scrying with a double spell. I don't want this to get prismatic or ley lined or something. Oh, he missed his third land drop. Cool. Perfect. I'm gonna play a tower. Oblivion Stone. We're just gonna throw it out there. See what he does. Oh, he lets it live? Okay, perfect. He's probably gonna scoop or just pass back if he doesn't kill. Okay. Risen Reef. Okay. So we're playing against elementals, not blue white control. I might stone bring the Sage because that's one of the only ways we lose to this deck. Besides creatures, if we just keep on drawing lands and spells that don't do anything. So this I played it. I think I might have played against this dude yesterday or somebody like it. He was playing elementals, but he was playing like a really like anti-Tron elementals. Like he had like three Besajus in his deck, Obsidian Charmaz with Ephemerate, and I was just like, I'm gonna get hosed. Like I'm about to just lose. Like it was pretty insane. Actually, we might just get rid of the Renin sixes out of his deck with Stone Brain. Because he probably only has one Besaju, honestly, main deck. Two max. And he played one, so I think Renin 6 is probably the best choice. That's pretty disgusting. Okay. Um what we're gonna do is we're gonna play this forest. We're gonna crack O Stone. We have enough six mana. Yeah, we have enough mana for everything. Just wipe his board real fast. We will Solvent Scrying to get an extra to get a Sanctum of Ubian. And then we'll play the Stone Brain. Choosing him. Do we want to hit Renin 6? So the two best choices is to hit Renin 6 or to hit Solitude. So that way this Ulamog is just like insane. But I don't know exactly which line to take. But I'll go Renin 6 first. just to take the possibility of him comboing us out of here. See, he has double solitude in hand. All right. That goes to show you how insane uh Renin Six is. That I'm more concerned about taking out Renin Six to stop the Beseiju loop than actually just taking a solitude and probably just winning the whole game. But he's definitely gonna have to work for this win. Yeah. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a warping whale out because actually we might even take multiple warping whales out because it doesn't really do anything in this matchup. Um, we're gonna we're gonna have relic in. We're gonna put another relic in just to take care of that graveyard. Stop Ren from bringing back fetch lands, from bringing back Beseiju. Hopefully, anyway. Then we're gonna leave the Stone Brains in. I'm thinking about taking out more warping whales. The only thing that can possibly happen is us getting unmoored egoed, but we can still win without Tron if that was to happen. So um we'll leverage that. Worms, even though they're not super good in this matchup. Natron, okay, perfect. Only thing is we don't have any we don't have like a map or a Sylvan Scrying or something to re-get Tron if in case we get Beseju'd or something. So and we don't have a relic to fight back against him bringing his own land or her bringing their own lands back and or Beseju looping. They played him turn on. Okay, perfect. Hopefully they don't have Ren and Beseju. That's that's a useless card. I'd rather all my forests be in the deck. So my list only runs two forests. Which is greedy, but a lot of magic decks are greedy at the moment. So 6 of course brings a land back. I mean, I know I'm playing a broken deck. Like Tron's pretty broken, but like Renin 6 is just nuts. Like, so at least Tron doesn't take luck out of the game as a factor. You know what I mean? Like, I still have to draw lands. You know what I mean? I still have to, draw playable cards and things like that or whatever. But Renin 6 literally, it just goes, you lose the game. You know what I mean? Like literally, it goes. Well, it doesn't go you lose the game, but it brings back lands so you never have to worry about hitting another land drop. People usually don't interact with the graveyard with things like relic and stuff like that to just stifle an opponent from bringing lands back. So the lands are basically free if you have a yeah, the lands are basically free if you don't have a fetch land. I'm gonna play a Karn. I'm just gonna run a Karn out because I don't really know how he can necessarily stop that. He he might have counter magic, but he might not. And Karn is just big. Dovin's veto. Of course you got a Dovin's veto. All right. But yeah, probably doesn't have another Dovin's veto. If he does, I don't even know what to say, bro. Literally do not know what to tell you. Okay, so he tapped out. We're gonna run out of. He left a blue man up. Does he have spell pierce? Like, what is going on right now? Trying to figure out if we run out Oblivion Stone right now. I think I'll run Oblivion Stone out because without playing a land, so he thinks that we don't have the mana for it, and then I play the land, and then I just crack right now. Have to replay threats. So Magic bluffing does happen in Magic too. You know what I mean? Like you need the bluff. If I had played another land and then played that O Stone, he'd have been like, oh, and he had a spell pierce. He'd have been like, oh, you have to pay this too. But since I didn't, he was like, oh, I'll let it live. No board now. All right, we have a Teferi. This guy is he's about to be hosed right now. Down tick on nothing. Okay. So right now we technically don't need to play Ulamog, but I think right here is a good spot because he literally needs to have counterspell, and if he doesn't, heal 2 for 1 himself. We're just gonna go straight for both of his white sources. Oh, all right. That was an easy first match. Like Elementals is almost a buy unless they could besage you loop. So we're gonna go to the next game. Let's go. Let's go, baby.